Hey parents, it's no secret that raising children can be exhausting, but when your child is struggling to get a good night's sleep, it can feel downright impossible. If you're nodding your head in agreement, we get it. Many parents face sleep challenges with their kids. According to a recent study, sleep disorders affect as many as 50% of children. And when kids don't get the sleep that their developing bodies require, it can lead to everything from disrupted family dynamics to cognitive and behavioral problems to ongoing health issues. In other words, the phrase sleeping like a baby may not be accurate at all. This video is for parents who've tried everything to help their kids sleep. I'm talking magnesium, melatonin, lavender, essential oils, and maybe even crying it out, right? They're that desperate, and they're absolutely tapped out and exhausted. Whether your child is struggling to fall asleep or stay asleep, or maybe even both, this video is for you. In our office, we take a closer look at sleep disorders in children, what they are, what might be causing them, and what parents can do to help their little ones get the rest that they need. If this story is already sounding familiar to you, or is the story of a mom friend of yours, please share this video with them. What we're going to talk about today could absolutely be a game changer in these families' lives. Okay, let's get right to it. So, the number one cause of kids and parents alike struggling to fall asleep or stay asleep is an overstressed and an overactive sympathetic nervous system. We refer to that side of the nervous system as the gas pedal side, and it is completely normal to have it extra active during the day as we're up, moving around, accomplishing things. But at night and at rest, our body and our nervous system is supposed to be able to wind down and relax and regulate. And that parasympathetic rest and digest system should then start to activate and get us ready to go to sleep. So, this neurological control mechanism is like an on and off switch, right? It's actually even more like a dimmer switch, right? More luxurious than that. You can wind it up, you can wind it down. So, that switch actually resides in the upper neck and the brainstem area, and it's mainly under the control of a very important nerve in our bodies called the vagus nerve. That vagus nerve is the most important nerve in the body, and it is easily injured during birth interventions and traumatic births. But not just those things, it's also very sensitive to both chemical or toxin exposure and even emotional stress. So even if your child's birth was completely hands-off, drug-free, like mom rocked it, the vagus nerve can still struggle due to those other stressful components in life. So the most common finding that we see over and over with children and parents who struggle to sleep or stay asleep is what we call subluxation, often in the upper cervical brainstem area. That leaves our nervous system so wound up and that gas pedal just stuck on. And the vagus nerve, or the brake pedal, is usually underactive and not working properly at all. So since sleep is so darn crucial for health and development for a child, it's the first thing that we start to look at and work on as neurologically focused chiropractors, and therefore it's the most common improvement that parents will report to us in our first phases of care, right? When we start to see sleep improving for a child, so does everything else downstream from there. The body is able to rest, recover, consolidate the information learned that day, and start fresh again the next morning. This is what you can look forward to during your chiropractic care plan or for your child's care plan. If you're concerned that this may be the case for your child, please schedule a consult and an exam with us. Those sleepless nights do not have to last forever. We've got you.